What's going on, ladies and gents? It's your boy Darth. That's right, that guy that keeps quitting the game, coming back to the game, playing the game, quitting the game, coming back to the game, quitting, yada 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 yada. No, I just dropped in to see how you guys were going and to just talk about the second anniversary of the game. That's right, guys, we have made it to 2 years of, let's just say, hell and back. I mean, let's just say it. I mean, for such a casual game at its core, we've been through some ups and we've been through some downs. Second year anniversary, and I only have a few questions about that, and they are as follows: Are you still playing? That's question number one. Are you really Better yet, how many of you guys have been playing since the launch, like since the actual launch of the game? Keep in mind, there's two official dates here. This is the second anniversary of the game, official. It was released in Japan, probably UK and all that crap. The US wasn't allowed to play until April. So technically my 2 years actually isn't here until April 8th or, something like that. But for the sake of argument, let's just say 2 years. How many of you have been playing since the beginning? And if not, how long have you been playing? Now, this is probably a weird question to ask some of you, because some of you probably are new, 6 months, things like that. Okay, put it in the comment. I still want to know how long you've been playing. It's a second year anniversary. It's a legitimate question. Are you still playing? Is the second question. That goes hand in hand with that. A lot of people, they've quit. They're done. I know people who have spent thousands and thousands of dollars. Done. Called it quits. They are done. And it's because of some bad decision making on the part of G123. Now, I have been playing since launch, with the America launch in April. Okay? So, and yes, I am still playing, although I did make mention again that I am weaning myself off the game. That's not an easy process. As I mentioned in my previous video, I'm very routine-ish, and this is part of my routine. I've removed myself from PvP because that is a joke. There's a lot of issues in PvP that they refuse to address, but that's a start. And, logging in and doing certain tasks, I've actually missed days here and there where I used to be religious and things like that. And honestly, I do miss making content, because when I was like, nah, I'm not going to support them by making actual, God content, and I was getting ready to step up my game on that, and I was like, nope, it's not worth it. But as I made that decision, it was like dozens and dozens of video topics, just like, man, I could do this, I could do that. A bunch of the graphs and, the things like that I had started that aren't finished and things like that. It really is a sad scenario that the company just said, we like your content, but, good luck. And didn't want to kind of partner with me to kind of really get this game going, get me, into that spotlight, so to say. But anyway, second year anniversary, I'm not impressed. I don't know what it is. I was really psyched about the first anniversary. It was an anniversary. I think they did a collab event for that one, if I remember correctly. I honestly don't remember everything, but I remember being excited, because I was just starting to make content as dry, and I've come a long way. But this one is just, I wasn't looking forward to it to begin with, because it's more of the same. It's exactly what I expected. It's nothing but pay-to-win BS. Couple of new mini games that are really cool, but they're testing the waters to add them to the new, I think they added it to a new area called the mini game area. That is just another way to monetize the game for something that you don't really actively participate in. So it is kind of shitty. We're actually in the second week. They've actually updated things, Warrior Clash, Treasure, things like that. I always love the event bosses. They are a good way. I've always do very well between 1 and 3, at least where I'm from. But the whole, 7-day login, again, is a joke. This is the second version of it. It's just a joke. They did add a different anniversary benefit here that actually is, the rewards are actually befitting the anniversary theme and what goes with that. But they didn't add this until 2.5 days after the anniversary had started, which means that they had no, I'm not giving the company the benefit of the doubt. They had no intentions of giving people luxurious rewards. And some people may look at this, well, that's not luxurious. Well, yeah, actually, some of these are. And it's better than what we got because it's free. You don't have to do anything to get them. And then they're actually fairly decent rewards when you think about it, culminating in your choice of a ultra rare warrior. So plan that out when you go to do reruns on your arrivals. But do you guys have any memories of the game? And that, again, was a weird question for me to ask, and I had to think about it. Memories in this game? Seriously? Can you build memories? And I have one. I'm going to share that with you now in PvP. There was this guy that was excited. He was building his team. He put a team together in just regular arena, right? Regular old, good old-fashioned arena. And again, don't pay attention to my rank because I've taken myself out of PvP. I can be number one. It's not a problem. But this guy put his team together, and he was really excited about it. He was really getting into the game, and I just noticed that he started singling me out. And I get it. I'm DarthYT. Okay, I'm the guy that makes videos about Queensblade. So I don't know what it is about me, whether he was just testing his mettle against my team. But anyways, he was really excited, and then I started to notice he was singling me out. He just attacked me all the time. Well, he started winning battles. And this was a few months ago. It's probably even more than a few months ago. I hadn't changed my lineup because I don't care about PvP. I never have until this guy started singling me out. I would go into the arena page, right, and I would check the log. And this guy would just, nothing but page after page of this guy attacking me for the longest time. And he probably, because he had a little bit lower power. Well, shield stacking in PvP, and then there's a buff that you get in PvP at a certain turn that you should not be getting. It allows people to win battles that they otherwise never would get to win. And I can help G123 fix that if they take their head out of their ass. Well, this guy started winning battle after battle, and I wasn't even paying attention. Well, I started to take notice of it, and I don't think he knew who he was messing with. Yes, I'm not the best in PvP, but I know what I'm doing. I changed a few things up. I let it go for a period of time. I don't remember how long I let this go. Probably 2 weeks. And then I flipped the scripts on him. I was like, okay, I haven't changed my lineup because I don't care. I put in some warriors, changed things up a bit, re-geared out, and then I spent the next 2 to 3 days just ripping this guy's shit apart. Just teaching this guy nothing but a lesson. Didn't even let him get to the top 5. I wasn't paying attention, but I was trying to keep him out of the top 10 even, just refreshing until I broke this guy. And the intent was to be malicious. I was being malicious. He was singling me out of all people to fight. Well, he was winning and winning and winning. There was no reason to continue to do that. Well, I decided to teach him a lesson. I spent 2 to 3 days just letting this guy know that I was not messing around. And he, to sit there and attack me like that, I wasn't just going to let that go. Yes, that was petty, but that is a memory that I built. I taught this guy a lesson. He doesn't really play much anymore. I don't think that is because of me. I think that I did kind of break his spirit a little bit. He's like, oh man, come on. But that happens, guys. I always tell people, remain humble, because there's always somebody who either spends more than you, or there's always going to be somebody who knows more than you and know your audience of what you're playing. If you don't have the experience in PvP, don't sit there and antagonize people, because they're going to turn right around and make you sorry for it. Do you guys have any similar stories, or I guess you would call them memories about playing the game? I guess a memory would be something like what I've always strived for is, like, during the summonings, is trying to get a perfect roll on something. Like when you go into the Forge, for instance, and you start to spend your currency down here. Sometimes I let it go up to about 35,000, and then that should be enough to get you a full 300 boat. I let it get up to 35,000, and then I just go on a spending spree here, 5 at a time. One of my goals was to try to get a perfect roll in all slots. It doesn't have to be a perfect roll of 5. But what I'm talking about is when you roll these out here, you get the currencies. And my goal is to get the shards, a perfect roll of shards. You know what I'm talking about here. I can't think of it in my mind. The fusion shards that you get to make the gear. These right here. You get these. So I do them in rows of 5, and I'm trying to get a perfect boat. And the highest roll you can get is 5 on each. I've gotten some really good rolls, and I have some screenshots of them I should upload to share with you guys. But you got to set fun goals for yourself in this game. Otherwise, like a lot of games, you're just not going to survive. But anyways, I just wanted to jump in, say hi, let you guys know I'm here. I did promise some content to some people, namely about blessings, about artifact gear, and something else. I can't remember what it is. So there are videos coming, but in general, I'm not supporting the company by making videos. So I do have some topics I want to cover because they are important. Unfortunately, it won't apply to most of you because most of you won't play the game long enough for that to matter. But it'd be interesting to hear the subject matter on it. Anyways, you got to appeal to a wide variety of audiences. But anyways, how you guys doing? How's your new year starting off? Are you still playing the game? How long have you been playing? Have you quit? Why did you quit? And do you have any funny stories or memories about the game you would like to share in the comment section? And maybe I can pass those on to the devs and let them know that, hey, we're either having a good time or a bad time. You know, here's what happened. Could be funny, could be serious. It doesn't really matter. But it's Mayhem PvP week in Destiny 2. I'm in that. I actually picked up Dead Space the other day. I played the crap out of it when it first came out on console. I downloaded it again. Usually, when I play the game, I don't buy it until it goes on sale for like $9.99. This one went on sale from original retail down to $19.99. I went on ahead and bought it. I don't regret it. If you haven't played Dead Space, go pick it up. It's an entirely single-player game back when they actually made single-player games and gave a damn about storytelling. It's really good and it's really fun. Pick it up on Steam or your console of choice. Until the next time, I do plan on another video going into next week. I'm hoping to cover the blessings and things like that. Oh, it was the updated Fighting Spirits guide that I wanted to do as well. So look forward to that, guys. See you in the next one.